Hello guys, welcome to my stream.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. This place is living up to its reputation as one of big chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
A few ironic cheers tell the story. Has a goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Really got in the face of his opponent to set it up. It's great grafting.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Roberto Carlos. He's found a way past. He's got full. Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
That's been intercepted.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that is expertly dealt with. Bellingham. Still goalless at the moment. Out to the left it goes. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Ruben Neves. Haaland. And it's Rivaldo. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Deftly away. Beckenbauer. And that is out of play. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Out of play for a throw. 15 minutes till half time. And it's Ruben Neves. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Rivaldo. Rivaldo. Messi is there to clear. Well, that's beautifully weighted. David Villa! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona have their second corner now. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Barcelona have their third corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Messi. David Villa. Nakamura driving forwards. And he thumps it clear.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And he was quick to react.
That was lovely, that.
Now it's Messi. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And the first half is done. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains
We would like to ask you all to kindly stay seated.
So we are
during the match.
still where we
Thank
were
you for
at
your
the beginning.
cooperation.
It is 0-0 at the break.
For Barcelona, number 10, Messi. Coming on the field is number 12,
Here we go again then.
Mbappe.
So neither side has yet broken through. And here's Haaland. Well, played right into his path.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
David Villa. Spread out to the left. It's a sweet ball, that. It's really well cleared. He's only too happy to take that back.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
That has been cut short. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Saliba gets across to intercept that. And still we await the first breakthrough. Adams calmly anticipates. And he's there to belt it away. And here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Nakamura did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And it's Rivaldo. Forwards and with intent. Ruben Neves. For Messi. Mbappe pinches it off him. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Now it's Mbappe. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Hernandez gets it away and claimed it back swiftly. Bellingham. And here's Haaland. Bellingham. He has found the way through. Bellingham! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Bellingham. Mbappe.
Mbappe really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Cross flung in towards the middle. Now it's Mbappe. Crossed it again. Climbs up big. They just took too long getting forward.
Haaland cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break and a big chance wasted.
is it? The referee has seen enough. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this
Hello,
lot.
everybody,
Without a
and
doubt, it
welcome
is the
to
week's
today's
most
match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people. He's got goal! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Law goes down, but nothing given. Now it's Mbappe. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Wesley Sneijder. He may be small in size, but he's big on influence, and if he has lively movement around him, he'll find the runners. He's the pivot for all that goes forward.
Ronaldo! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Now it's Haaland. Messi. Serginho. And it's Sneijder. That is a great pick out. So it is still 0-0. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Gilberto Silva can get it clear. Roberto Carlos. Beckenbauer. Roberto Carlos. Messi. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Luton finding their passes. Law hits one! And it's a goal!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Luton have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Haaland, Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Can he finish? It's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that...
It's Snyder! Marvellous goal! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Look at the Law! And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think...
That's it! And yes, it's there! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Haaland. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He's one-on-one, shot, shot, goal! And he's there to belt it away. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. The real chance! And it's in!
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Hello guys, welcome to Spain.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Messi. Number
Time then for the
22,
first substitution of the game.
Number
Well, this is what we've been
21,
waiting for.
Ruben
Yeah, for me this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back of it.
Costa Curta.
Coming on the field.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Number 8, Iniesta. Number 16,
Beckenbauer.
Davis. Number 20, Neymar.
Iniesta is
Number
onto this.
7, Beckham.
Cafu.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Shot could be on. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
That's really well manoeuvred. Maradona.
There will be
Costa
3
Curta.
minutes added time.
And it's Maradona.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Oh, he's been caught napping. And that is as far as it goes. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so... Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on
Hello,
it, but
everybody, and
it is
welcome
equally
to
clear
today's
and
match.
very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Ruben Neves gets a foot in here. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Haaland. Oh, he's bustling, great chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Haaland has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Stood up well to him there. Quality ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
It's loose now. Oh, what has happened here? In he goes again! It's there! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Batistuta. Chance! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that
He's had a shot! He has done it! And the comeback is complete!
yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
To be expected, Peter, they've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Big chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Well, there's the clearance. And here's Haaland. Look at the Bellingham! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Ruben Neves does well to get it back. Now it's Mbappe. And he's intervened well there. De Bruyne. Bellingham. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Now it's Batistuta. He can run onto that. A Lotus and a shot! Oh, taken with style! And they're at it again in double quick time.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood change.
Real chance! Fakir. Batistuta.
There will be 3
He welcomes it in.
time.
He's found the way through. And this is Batistuta. There's the hit! Torres proves just a little bit too strong. And the referee brings the first half to a close.
Just a quick request today for everybody to please kindly remove any cars parked on the road outside the stadium.
Substitution.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Gets a good foot in there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Messi does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And here's Batistuta. Now it's Haaland. Bellingham.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Beckham is in a really good position out wide. Beckham. Oh, smashing header! And he's there to get it away.
The attendance for this match was 72,300.
Haaland is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Roberto Carlos showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Forwards and with intent. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Fekir. De Bruyne. Bellingham. Roberto Carlos. Bellingham. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Batistuta. Just about up to 75 minutes. Messi. Nice control. Bellingham. Can he finish? It's run loose. And again! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
And he could have eased the pressure on his team by taking them within one of an equaliser.
And we have our very first corner. No, he's managed to misplace that. Oh, sweet feet. And he thumps it clear.
Zodo.
Providing an outlet on that flank. It's their second corner of the game. And it's hoisted clear. Roberto Carlos making good progress on the right-hand side. Played in by Roberto. He gets big! And somehow he managed to miss it. And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's Roberto Carlos. And now they can spring out of defence. Vinicius Junior and Serginho. Iniesta. In with the challenge.
3 minutes added time.
Messi. And the number on the board is 3. Roberto Carlos. Iniesta. And it's De Bruyne. And that is as far as it goes. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this
Hello,
lot.
everybody,
Without a
and
doubt,
welcome
it is
to
the week's
today's
most
match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. White. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed.
In with a header! Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels. It's a huge moment for the game and a shocking moment for him personally, but it happened at the best possible time. This is recoverable.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Roberto Carlos. No, it's not getting there. Bellingham.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Bellingham. He's looking to set free a runner. Could be danger here. Oh, tries a shot! They've done it! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Mbappe, he's shifting through the gears. He's got the shot away! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? He's got away with one there.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Ruben Neves goes on a run down the left wing. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Cleared without hesitation. White just loves to go forward whenever he can. He's picked his way through. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Played in by terrific header. No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
And here's Dembele, pinches it off him. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Haaland. Always onto this. Oh, what a ball he's in here! Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Bellingham looking to penetrate opposition lines. Bellingham.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Ruben Neves. And here's Rivaldo. And there is the half-time whistle.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
A
Half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. So off we go once more. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. Adams gets across to intercept that. Beckenbauer. Roberto Carlos, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And it's Messi. And the shot! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. A case now of complete control. Pass somewhat off target. Ruben Neves. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Was 71,550.
Dembele in acres of space out wide. Costa Curta. Messi has created 1 goal already. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bellingham. White gets his pass away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's a lovely, neat pass. Messi. Beckenbauer defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. He's had a shot! And how did he not make it 4?
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Bellingham! Ruben Dias. No way through. And the pass is intercepted. Nicely aimed pass. And Dijk spots it and intercepts. And that is a little undercooked. Roberto Carlos. Raul. Nice bit of trickery. Bellingham. That's Dembele. He's got away. Dembele! Well, that is remarkable.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That's good running with the ball. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Beckenbauer makes the interception. Oh, can he get onto this? Great ball, and he's real chance! Oh, Brazil! And Brazil take the lead.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, that was close. Passing is crisp and sharp. Aims beyond the defence. Batistuta, and the shot! He's got a goal! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Batistuta demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Brazil are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Beckenbauer.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
No, he's seen through all of that. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Haaland. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's under a lot of pressure there. He is through here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's having a shot! Oh, he hit that sweetly. Brazil with the corner, they're first. Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. Bellingham. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Messi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Half-time getting close now. Costa Curta. It's Bellingham. Ruben Neves. Raspilicueta. And it's Messi. Messi going full steam down the flank. Now then, the ball's come loose. Ruben Neves.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, such a clever touch. Rivaldo! A really close shave and the last action of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Yeah, chins have dropped, heads are down, and half-time couldn't have come at a better time.
And we're off again.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He won't be happy with that one. Batistuta. Ruben Neves. Roberto Carlos. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. This is the time you need that pace.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Mbappe. Beckenbauer. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Coming in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Ruben Neves. And it's Batistuta. Well, the less said about that pass, the better.
Substitution for Brazil, number 14, Conte. Coming on the field is number 16, Rodri. Substitution.
So there's going to be another change here. Now it's Beckham. Costa Curta.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Maradona. Played back in.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. And it's going to be another corner. It's their second corner of the game. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Roberto Carlos wins the duel this time. No way through there. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Has been
And he
indicated.
cuts out the supply. Well, that is one way to stop him. Time added on will be 2 minutes. So that's it. It is all over. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good.
Oke bro, खेलूँगा ये गेम सौके वाले.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place
Hello,
in the
everybody,
minds
and welcome
of
to
the
today's
footballing
match.
folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. Bellingham. Stood up well to him there. Mbappe. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, the centre of midfield, Peter, is where battles are won and lost. So I see Rodri as a player who can dominate his midfield position. He's excellent at winning and recycling the ball, as well as passing it all over the pitch. I see him as someone who's very well suited now even to those highest tempo games.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Beckenbauer, Hernandez, Rodri, Beckenbauer producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Turns back here, probably the best option. Baresi, Rodri, and Hernandez, Beckenbauer, Nakata, Rodri, Joao Felix, while facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Bellingham, Rivaldo, and it's Rivaldo. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Joao Felix. Bellingham. And it's Roberto Carlos. He's found a way through. Odegaard. Hernandez. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Has a shot! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Ruben Neves. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well timed, excellent interception. Always onto this. Oh, what a ball! Has a goal! And it's a goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Hello, attendees.
Yeah, you don't get
This
any
is
points
a
for
lost
stating the obvious,
children's
Peter, but
announcement.
thankfully this
Would
is
the
still
father
very
of a boy
savable.
in a
Keep
blue
things
hat
simple, keep
kindly
the
make his way to
intensity
the
high,
information
and hope for
centre.
an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Okay, bro. Okay. Upload this match.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, Mbappe.
That gets
Number
things
10,
going for the second half.
Messi. Coming on the field.
Well, I think in these
number
circumstances
7,
it's all about
Beckham.
how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Rodri. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's in space and looking for options. Rivaldo climbs up big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Oh, super fine. And he's made sure that's not getting through. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Nakata. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He is through here. Oh, such a clever touch. And it's hoisted clear. Roberto Carlos. Here comes another cross. That's a decent clearance. Real chance! It's off target and by quite a way. Hernandez. Your impression so far, Jim? Ah, he's given it away. Haaland. Haaland! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Number 18, Erling Haaland. Coming on the field is number 20, Neymar.
And we have our very first corner. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Beckham, the regular corner taker. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And he's straight offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Ruben
We have got
Neves.
changes here from both
Coming
sides,
on
in
to
fact.
replace him is number 6, Pep Guardiola. Substitutions taking place.
Into the last quarter of an hour. He's picked his way through. Header! And the ball's come loose here. Hernandez gets good distance on it. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Haaland. Just the goalkeeper. Hits one! It's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that place.
Coming on the
I think the
field
manager's
is
claiming an assist
number
here.
23, De Bruyne.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not...
It's not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Oh, this looks sharp. That has been cut short.
There will be 5 minutes added
Just
time.
seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Rivaldo. And the shot! No mistake! Drama at the best! Is there time for one more twist?
Number 20.
And that's that. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal.
One, two, three, four, five, six. That's what I. मेरो आईडी सब्सक्राइब पनि गरिदिनु ल ओके ब्रदर ओके सब बनाउँछु डोन्ट वरी टाइम 6 मिनट नै ओके राम्रो टाइम कति राखौं ओके ब्रदर Okay, ready. Let's play. Let the match begin.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is missed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, shooting chance!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
And that is a little undercooked. That is good alertness. Vinicius Junior. He's got the shot away! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently
Nice
and
goal,
picked out
brother.
the perfect target.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Pedri. Messi.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bellingham. He won't be happy with that one. Messi. That's a shade optimistic. Rivaldo.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Can he finish? They scored! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal. They just got caught napping.
Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Mbappe, and the header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Now it's Mbappe. And here's Haaland. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Adams. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Now it's Mbappe. Pedri. Saka. Conte. Couldn't squeeze it through. Bellingham. Now it's Haaland. Messi. Bellingham. Threads one in. And Messi! Oh, there was plenty on that. Oh, easy pickings there. Conte. Belletti. And it's Messi. Vinicius Junior. He's got to be in. Hits one! Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Pedri. Not the most accurate pass. Roberto Carlos, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Roberto Carlos. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Messi. Mbappe. Looks to clip it forward. And here's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. This might spell Messi!
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he's there to retrieve it. Messi. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, what a pass! Great chance! He scored! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, he always had the measure as a keeper there.
And we hit half-time. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game.
Hello,
Well,
everybody.
the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He can run onto that. Costa Curta. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Beckenbauer cuts it out. Roberto Carlos. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Bellingham. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Pedri. Vinicius Junior. And he's intervened well there. Bellingham. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it, and he's had it nicked away. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. And Beckham! It's in! And this is getting better and better. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Number 22, David Beckham.
So the lead now is 2. Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
306.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision making and a weak execution.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's the goalkeeper's to claim. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution... Bellingham! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now that looks a decent ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Danger averted for now. Roberto Carlos. And it's Rivaldo.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Bellingham. Coming on to replace him is
Conte.
number 23, De
Pedri.
Bruyne.
Vinicius Junior. And no, he's seen through all of that. And it's Messi. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's found a way through. He gets big. It's a goal.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
The goal scorer after 73
There could be another
minutes.
change here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Coming on the field is number 6, Pep Guardiola.
It's gone for a throw-in.
Substitution on the field, number 10, Messi. Coming on to replace him is number
Messi.
8, Iniesta.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Shot at goal! Sticks it away! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display. What a player.
Bro, go fast.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. We have ourselves a real game here.
Well,
And the shot! It's there! And the comeback is complete!
well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Messi. Saka. And that's really well manoeuvred. And he's in on goal. Goal kick. And he's been shifted off it. Nicely weighted ball. He has found the way through. Header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Over it comes. And we have our very first corner.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes.
Rivaldo really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
That's tidy. Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's Roberto. He'll try from distance. He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Son Heung-min. There's the hit! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come.
Bro, you finished really well.
What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game. From those players, what unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
Very bubble लागत दोस्त. Very नहीं गेम खेलने बोला. ओके ब्रो, ओके रेडी. लास्ट ना मेरे चार्ज नहीं सॉफ्ट में था लेसे. लास्ट खेलूं. दस बजे पहुंचे आऊँ ना ब्रो. 10 मिनट पहले खेलूंगा. It's different, no, brother.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Bellingham. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of 2 or 3. He's got exceptional...
Gets his head to it! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He won't be happy with that one. Good spot, he's seen the run. Mbappe. Out for a throw. Not the most accurate pass. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Bellingham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now to play for a throw. Conte, nicely aimed pass. Neither side yet able to find the net. Roberto Carlos, a player who needs no introduction. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Messi. And he's managed to get rid. Messi. Ruben Neves. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. They're taking a moment to consider their options. And that's off target.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
And that has left him in a heap. Rivaldo. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's looking wide. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And no, that was never going to make it. Haaland. Pedri. Bellingham. Ruben Neves. Haaland.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Bellingham! Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Shot a goal! Goal! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Haaland, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the shot! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Bastoni. The message is clear, none shall pass. Oh, shooting chance!
1 minute added time.
Pedri.
I wouldn't fancy playing up.
He's having a hit! And that is a routine catch. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
I'd like to draw your attention
On the
to
whole, the
screen
team
right
linked
now
up
for
very well and
information
has
on
been
our shuttle
organised.
bus service.
Hence their position. They can afford to be a
The
little
first
brave with the
brother
ball,
of
I think.
the
Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free flow in football.
Well, the defence proved infallible then. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's shifting through the gears here. Look at the space. Vinicius Junior! It's in! They have come roaring back.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Good steal. He just read it. He's got away. Bellingham.
That's going in strongly.
And that is a little undercooked.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there.
71,898.
Now it's Messi. And here's Haaland. Goulet does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Belletti is wide and looking to get onto this. Bellingham.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Rivaldo looking to run onto it. Bastoni attempts a clearance.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Played back in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Stones does really well to win the ball there. Bellingham wins the duel this time. Goulet. That looks a good ball through. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Messi, and Messi! That's unlucky, just wouldn't come down.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
Number 22, Bellingham. Coming on to replace him is number 23, De Bruyne.
And it's Rivaldo. Engages and forces him off the ball. Into the last quarter of an hour. Williams.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Goulart gets across to intercept that. He's found a way through. Oh, good ball. Shots on here. Vinicius Junior! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Looking for a corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 10,
Arsenal
Messi.
with the corner.
Number
There
17,
first.
Mbappe. Coming on the field.
He'll try to keep this alive.
Iniesta.
Dealt with
Number
nicely
7,
by the defence.
Beckham.
They get a throw in. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi carries the ball down the right. Roberto Carlos is going to run down the left wing. Haaland. He's had a hit! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
And it's Beckham. And he's managed to get free. Now it's Rivaldo. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. De Bruyne!
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Beckham. Vinicius Junior. Roberto Carlos calmly anticipates. And the number on the board is 3. Oh, super find. Oh, that's fabulous. Brilliantly cut out. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition,
Birkaç vuruldu
provided
first.
fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
Sakinleşti.
Well, fitness and fatigue are key factors now as we head for extra time.
First.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Rivaldo. Number 18.
Third test is for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time.
Coming on the field.
Iniesta.
Number 13.
Now that is expertly dealt with.
Number 20,
Rice
Neymar.
gets rid
Number
without
6,
sophistication.
Biputen.
He has found a way through.
Substitution in progress.
Beckenbauer with the clearance. Arsenal have reclaimed it. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Nico Williams. He's in here! Vinicius Junior! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
He's got the shot away! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Arsenal have their second corner now. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Beckham. That's a good run he's making there. Beckham. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. De Bruyne. Now it's Neymar. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now that's well seen too. We've reached the midway point in extra time.
Children's announcement.
Yeah, 90 minutes long gone, 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama? And we're off for the final time. Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Pedri is in a really good position out wide. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He is through here. Neymar. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Oh, good save! Put it away! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Roberto Carlos going full tilt down the left.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Costa Curta. And Dyke tries to clear. He's tried one! And that would have been game, set and match.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
Goes without saying, that was poor.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Roberto Carlos is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. That has ended up in no man's land. Adams clears. And here's Beckham.
There will
Costa
be 1
Curta.
minute added time.
And he can clear it away. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. De Bruyne claiming the Man of the Match award.
Okay, brother, okay, अब हामी चाहिँ 8 बजे भेटौँला लाइभमा है त चार्ज सकिसक्यो 10% आइसक्यो सो हामी चाहिँ म 10 बजेदेखि 12 सम्म हुन्छु लाइभमा आउनु ल खेलौँ लाइक गर्नु शेयर गर्नु मेरो च्यानल सब्स्क्राइब हान्नु हैन ल हुन्छ ब्रदर बाइ टेक केयर ल पछि भेटौँला अब